everyone, welcome back XDC community. This is Mr. Blockchain 22. Today we're going to download the one-click installer for the macOS version. So we're gonna go to the symfony.org website and we're gonna click on Join Us Network node. And we're going to land on the one-click installer page, set up Masternode website, and we're gonna click on download macOS version. So clicking on that, it's gonna ask us to save a Symfony Network macOS 012-0, and it's gonna go to a downloads folder. So we're gonna click save there, and we're going to, you see the bottom left is the download for it. So I'm gonna click on it, and it's gonna open up this folder. And this is the actual application, not a folder. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drag the recently downloaded software to our applications folder, just like this. And we get a little bell notification thing. So now we can click out of this, or we can just go in here and it's gonna open up our applications, right? So what I'm looking for is for the Symfony network. I need to remove this app. This is not working any longer. But anyway, so we're gonna double click on here to launch the application. This is one thing that's gonna happen when you try to launch the software for the XDC Masternode. It's gonna say Symfony network cannot be opened because the developer cannot be verified. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our settings. You're gonna go into our settings. So settings, sorry about the delay there. And we're going to go into system preferences, right? And security and privacy. And you're gonna see the Symfony network is blocked from use because it is not from an identified developer. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click the lock to unlock it. It's gonna ask for a password. This is the password to unlock your computer. So if you have a password for your computer, so you're gonna click unlock, and it's gonna give you the option to now click on open anyway, and it's going to allow you to run it. Now you can put this back on, you can click this, and now if you go back to the folder, the applications folder, you can now double click again. Actually, let's go back. Let me cancel out of there. Go back and launch the application again. So now instead of giving us the warning that it wouldn't run, now it's saying macOS cannot verify the developer of Symfony network. Are you sure you want to open it? And we're gonna click open. I'm gonna close this out. And now we have our newly installed Symfony XDC network Masternode. So at this stage, what is going to happen is it's going to sit here for a while. I'm not sure, on Windows one-click installer, the connection took probably about 15 minutes to be safe. About 15 minutes to actually connect, and it starts showing peers and it starts showing blocks going up as the network is syncing. The node is syncing to the network. So if you're following the written instructions, you're gonna see that from connecting, it goes to show the amount of peers that you have and the amount of blocks, and it's automatically going to assign an XDC address for the node. Once that happens, then you can once it shows the peers and the blocks, you can go to the XDC network and search for that specific node. And normally, when you download the macOS, it's gonna show the name of the computer. So if you name your computer Power Ranger, right? That's gonna say Power Ranger, blah blah blah, IP address, and the version of the XDC Masternode one-click installer. So this is gonna take a while, so I'm not gonna wait for the video. So I'm gonna pause it and let this connect to show you what it looks like once it's connected and where to look for the node on the XDC network stats page. So now that it has connected, you can see that we have one peer, and if we go to the network stat, you can see that our Mac Mini, which is the computer I'm on right now, is actually connected. It has one peer and it has a number of blocks that is downloading at the moment or syncing to the network. So there you go. We have installed a one-click installer XDC Masternode on a macOS using the one-click installer. It does take some time. One thing I recommend is if you allow incoming connections, which you should, to allow the software to connect, close the application, reopen it again, and then you're gonna see that it connects automatically. And once it connects and it starts syncing, you can check on the network stat that is actually connected to the network. Well, thank you for watching this tutorial. Have a good one.